So in terms of strategic planning, the challenge is to have people come up with activities that have clear goals and clear assignment of responsibilities and measurements to know when those are completed. So for strategic planning, the thing that I often see companies stumble on is they come up with a strategic plan that's very detailed and then nobody follows up. So I still remember one company that asked me to help them with a strategic plan, and I said, let me see your last strategic plan, which was developed 3 years prior. And so the executive turned around and pulled the strategic plan out of the bookcase, blew the dust off of it, and then showed it to me. And I said, that's not the way we're going to do strategic planning. It's not about creating a beautiful document. It's not about publishing a big binder. It's about having a handful of activities that people are committed to and that will be executed, and having frequent reviews to ensure that those are completed. And by the way, if the situation has changed and some of those activities are no longer relevant, that you modify the plan and make it a working document. So I'm a big fan of having a handful of activities that are very clear, and we know who's going to be executing it, and we know how they will be measured. And sometimes the measurements are not easy. So we tend to default to things like, what can we count? Have people showed up to a meeting? And what's more difficult is to measure what the actual outcome is, not just the output, but the outcome. So for me, strategic planning has got to have activities, outcomes, and output measures, and be continually reviewed and revised and monitored.